Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, okay, talk your own on the piano. Now MC KUVUKI, yes, bro. Match the hearts, make it clear. We go, you don't stand that they do. Talk your own on the high mouth. In the sweet, or it ain't talk about.
So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is MC KUVUKI, and I got one of my beautiful sister here who will join me as panelist for this wonderful topic we want to discuss today. And in case you dey ask, the program we you dey on to is called Talk Your Own with MC KUVUKI. This one I want ogbonge talk show wey be say if you talk everything your mind has to be pump and play without editing it. You know understand? Because we can't realize for this life say one of the tragedies of people who don't die, and because some of them they not talk their own before they die. So people not really hear their own side, their own version of the matter before they die. You understand? So many grievance they inside grave. But I pray we will not carry our own enter grave in Jesus' name. Yeah. So today, sitting with us today to start this talk show, which is actually our first episode. Now one man wey I respect so much. I respect that so much because of the many feathers where they cap, because of the many shirts where he wear, because of the many importance where he dey to the society, to the body of Christ, and as well as to the society. Yeah, I might just put it like that. This man, na businessman. Apart from being in business, this man don't write so many books, so many entrepreneurship book. That is book where people will read, they will know how to make money. Apart from that, this man also na a very respected minister of the gospel, very down to earth. He's an apostle of the Most High God. He's a wonderful family man. He is an entrepreneur. Like I said before, he has written many books, spiritual books and entrepreneurship book. This man goes school for Nigeria, and guess what? He studied architecture. He studied architecture, so he's a professional architect. So, in addition to that, he can say, okay, he come because Nigeria have been there, because okay, right now, he go come Europe now, make him come further your own life as God will have it. So now he can come Europe. He don't spend more than 2 decades for Europe, which means he know exactly what he do. So if we come here now, they talk, we go know who they talk to us. Not because we just come yesterday, we don't know anything about the topic we want to today. So, ladies and gentlemen, without talking too much, let me introduce to you our first guest for today. And the name of our guest is Apostle Dr. Lawrence Osagie. Welcome, sir.
Sir, you're welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank
you forget something.
Hey.
He's a man of integrity.
A very, very strong one like that. Because if you say I, today we actually give him time, and the guy get exactly the time, which is good. I beg you, more clap for this one.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, sir, sitting beside you is Gina Black. Now, I'm going to get first lady for here, and I be this. So now me and I go they throw the questions one after the other. No. We hope say you will just tell us your mind today. You go talk your own.
You go talk your own. Really talk your own.
God will help us.
So, but before we go straight to the questions, to the topics we want to discuss today, yes. I'd like to ask you this one. This one is off the record. Apart from all these things we will do, tell us by yourself again about yourself.
Okay. Nothing much than what you have said, and my name is Apostle Dr. Owen Lawrence Osagie, as you have earlier said, and I'm from Nigeria and Benin by tribe. So I'm a businessman and at the same time minister of the gospel. So it is a kind of launched me into the two aspects of life, being in business at the same time
doing the work of God,
the gospel. So for me, I have also learned a lot traveling out of my country, and then been here about 2 decades now. So for me, as we go on, we will be able to know more about me.
Thank you very much. So, sir, you mentioned one thing. You are in business and you're also a man of God. That you are into ministry.
Yes.
Now, with what we see nowadays, sir, I want to know your mind about the ministerial ethics, the way people don't drag them down so much. I'm sorry to say, because every time we listen to news, we will hear say, "Pastor do this, Pastor do that, Pastor do this, Pastor do that," and most of these things are not palatable to the ear. As a man of integrity and as a minister of the gospel, who's also a businessman, what do you feel? How do you feel here, and how do you combine being a man of God?
Yeah, somehow it's embarrassing due to some character of some ministers, so to say. Many are called, few are choosing. And though for me, if one does not have an encounter with God, it is very easy for you to deviate. Seeing the type of ministers coming in, doing things that are not biblical,
Okay.
they cannot easily be associating with anything Christ-like. So it's discouraging, and it can easily lead new babes in Christ or new ministers to backslide as well. But notwithstanding, our encounter with God has kept us in faith. So for me, we are praying that most of them might change. And then if they continue, then we leave them to God, as the Bible has said that we should also leave judgment for God.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Gina will soon ask question now.
No
but
problem.
before I ask question, let me just quickly ask this one. You're a businessman and you're a man of God, and I like that. That combination is sweet. A man of God once told me that you run the church like a business.
Yes.
If you don't run the church like a business, it will not go well.
Yes.
Then another one, we call it surprise me with this. When do we draw the line? Because running the church like business, many of them don't turn out to
Exactly.
So where do we draw the line between business and ministry, sir?
Yes.
Because if the audience here say you be businessman and you still be apostle, you just say church na business.
Yes, you can run the church as a business in that sense. Jesus said, I will go about my father's business.
Business, yeah. So, actually call it business.
Yeah, in terms of business, does not really mean in profiting for personal gain.
Selling key of babies.
Yeah, it's not for profit. It's for the profit of the kingdom.
You dey laugh. Not be one they say like that.
Those are not Christian. They are, for me, I will call them. They were babalawo. That
put on suit.
Because this is where I wanted to go.
Most of them, they are called Christian, and if you notice that some of the practice they are practicing as an idol worshiper, they are bringing it into Christianity. So these things are not Christians.
Yeah.
So if you read the Bible, you will not see those things. Buying items, selling things, all those are. They are. Jesus did not sell anything to anybody.
I wanted to ask you something about that. What of some people that would tell you to give them money so that they will pray for you? What do you have to say about that?
Anything about God is free. It says, freely you receive, freely you give. Anybody that asks you for money is not of God.
Wow.
You don't pay for anything. Anything, if you pay for it, is no longer salvation.
Don't hear them.
Bring money, make
anybody will say, bring money, may they go pray for you for this thing. From God.
Sir, thank you very much for this one. So let's dive down to one of our main topic first. Thank God you are a man in the ministry and you are a man in business and you are lived in Europe. So this cap fits you well to answer this question.
Okay.
The topic with this. If you find that now, say some men, some women, after they don't make so much money for their young age, also where they didn't touch money where But when they come in their old age, you don't reach old age, you find that these people come they suffer. I do understand. I want to know, is it spiritual? Is it physical? I don't know. What will be the reasons why people they suffer for old age?
Then mismanagement.
Mismanagement have been waiting.
There are different factors to it.
Okay.
It's not. It can be traced to different aspects.
Okay,
you know,
sir.
there are, but first and foremost, you must have what I call retirement plan.
Okay.
You must first of all have a retirement plan. So if you don't plan, you already plan to fail.
Okay.
If you don't plan at all, you already plan to fail. So you must have a plan. And most especially if we here in Europe, sometimes the system has pre-planned your retirement for you.
Okay.
It's easier, even if you don't plan for yourself, the system will plan for you one way or the other. But generally, you still need to have retirement plan. Maybe you are planning to retire to Africa. Those of us that travel and all that, you are planning to retire to elsewhere. You must have a retirement plan. And at the same time, there are many factors, as I said, that lead to one suffering in old age. It can also be linked to ability for one not to wait for delay gratification, in a sense that wasteful spending,
Okay.
recklessness in terms of spending. You know,
meeting with
yes,
you know you're not born again. If you're born again, you understand.
so that can as well affect, because if there's a parable in my tribe that if you don't let me say in Benin first before I will interpret it. Woman who hotter, yeah. So if you don't plan, in other words, if you don't plan for the future, so you will not expect the future to be a blessing to you. So most especially, and at the same time, a lot of people also plan for the future, which I said there are
many factors.
And then depends on their plan or the people they have or they plan with.
Okay.
Their investment. You know, if you are going to at the same time diversify your investment in terms of planning for the future, you know, it's good that you diversify your investment. But there in Africa, sorry to say, that most of the plan a lot of people have, I will say 50% will fail. Wow. Because of the people they plan with.
Yeah, that bringing us now to the people you plan with.
Yeah.
This software we talk about also. Let me try to broaden it up.
I want to ask him something before we get to that. About this retirement plan. You know, you are an author, okay?
Yeah.
Have you wrote book about this?
Somehow, some of my books, you can as well pick some valid point from it that will also prepare you to plan towards retirement. Also help you to save towards retirement, because a lot of people they save and they also invest, but the places they invest is the wrong investment, which we at the long run amount to nothing. Yeah. So wrong investment can also, even if they plan wrongly. So some of my books can as well help them to plan well and know the area they can invest properly. So that
now let's broaden it now. It's like we're only talking about the financial suffering.
Yes.
Let's not forget, it's not the only financial suffering people they suffer. There's emotional suffer. Yes. Let me label it like that. Emotional suffer. Yes. You know, sorry to say, I will speak many people in my mind that they speak. So I will use my language. There are some old men. It's not that they don't have money.
Yeah.
But when an old man is going to turn parade by himself at the age of 65, that is another suffering, sir.
Yeah,
So what lead to this kind of suffering?
Yeah.
And you now see mama of 60 years, the small boys will not be using mama to play tete.
Yeah, broken homes.
That is suffer too.
Yeah, broken homes. You know, broken homes can lead to that.
Oh,
broken homes, when you are not able to have a partner that you plan life with.
Okay.
So you are going to suffer in old age, and that you, as you said, you now making
maybe 65 years.
So it's disappointing that that lead to a lot of divorces that we are seeing today. But in the olden days, in the time of our father, you see them living together till death and all that. But mostly the problem of that depression and one suffering in old age alone is due to broken home, and at the same time not having that relationship with your children.
That's another side.
Sir, I think maybe you are going to have another episode on this. I would like
this one alone, I mean?
Yeah, I will still
because this topic is like
exactly. Okay. Because the amount of divorce
nowadays
in Europe is alarming.
Yes.
So
as a man of God, what do you think is responsible for that? From the biblical perspective and from the Austral perspective, like social perspective?
Yeah, for me, if I will say,
your own.
It depends on your view, your futuristic view of things. If I may say, I was still in Africa when I said, when I get to Europe, I'm going to get married. I'm not going to get married to black. I'm going to get married to white. But as a long run, as I came here,
why did you make that decision? Because they're too far for
not because of the beauty aspect, you know. I just wanted to experience another culture and all that. But when I came in, I saw the environment and their behavior that mostly their marriages doesn't last. There is a situation whereby, you know, there are some little quarrel that you can easily resolve with your family and your wife or your relative, but with the wife, she's gone. He's gone. You know, you can't say look at the face of your children, and they don't look at the face of their children. So
are you talking of experience? Have you had one before?
No, not. I saw. Okay. I saw that this behavior of the divorcing, not spending, maybe. You will see some couple now 10 years, they are married 10 years, 15 years, they are no more. So that kind of and it will cause a lot of how will I say it, depression in the life of those children. It's going to destroy those children when the father and the mother is not together to train that child. So it's damaging the
life of the children.
The children. So I saw that. I said, no, I'm not going. Let me see that I just married the
so you went for your queen, and you are lucky.
You are really lucky.
Definitely, it's good. You know, there is no issue. But it's very easy.
So possible. Yes. Now let's talk about you brought in the issue of children. Now, there is this thing. Yes, so now we take so. No, not a job. Not the matter be this. Maybe the another side, another reason.
Because I want to ask something about this or when talk about divorce before children.
No, that's we still don't divorce.
Okay.
Another cause of divorce. I want more to open our mind to the other side. Because he's also a man of God.
Yeah.
I hear many men of God talk about generational problems, generational causes. Once the mother divorce, there's every tendency to say the pikin must divorce.
Yes.
There is every tendency to say the papa, once the mama run leave the papa. There's every tendency to say the pikin what will run leave her.
Exactly.
So can you balance it up for?
No, for me, let me not say those are nonsense, and at the same time, they are projecting those ways and those mentality into the family or the new couple, and sometimes eventually they will begin to manifest it. So that cannot determine a successful marriage or the cause of
so to you the social issue
whether the father the mother divorce or married three wives before the the
No,
child
you know why I'm asking this?
can easily have
From
a
experience,
successful marriage.
I don't really find out. See, for some family, the way mama marriage end at the age of 42.
No, that
Because they just very 42, you just make a
Yeah.
why?
It
Now
can,
character.
it can end. It can also end like that in terms of our mentality. As I said before, is a kind
for
of
that
projection.
for that one, I just say because at times it's the advice the mother also
be given to the
children, because the mother will be giving the children advice based on what she knows.
Don't let man use you. Don't let man use you.
No gree for that one, no. No gree. If you talk like this, no gree.
Yeah, once a woman is married, she should be ready to plan with the husband. So not any other interference from family, third party. These are some of the things.
Quickly add your own, because we get two other topics to touch quickly before we come on.
Now, the only thing I want to talk about that one is about the kids.
Yes.
The kids. Like, do you think that because in Igbo land they always say that, I will speak it in Igbo and then I will translate it.
Oh, Igbo.
Only Igbo can go that nwaanyị zụrụ na-ata akwa. It means that when a single mother trained children, it's likely that the children will be misbehaving. So do you believe in this thing? Do you believe?
Well, you cannot, father is very important in the life of a child.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, father is very important. A woman somehow cannot play the role of a father.
And at the same time, the
role of the mother. So most times, when there are some strong women that try to do that, it will backfire at the long run. It will backfire, and then it will not be affecting the children. So even if you are in that situation whereby you are the one single mother, you are the one training your child, but try as much as possible to also try as much as possible that the children, they are also relating to the male aspect, maybe your brothers or your uncle. Make sure that they also are familiar with them in order to replace that vacuum of their father, because if not, it's going to really affect them.
Yes.
You cannot play the two
like
roles.
boys when they are getting to teenager, they need fatherly example. They need to somebody. Yeah, okay.
The boys, they need it as well as the girls
too, yeah.
Because sometimes when that one is absent in the life of a lady, that is the main reason why you might also see the lady also misbehaving, because a man need to teach the children, the female child need to also watch the father, the way he relates to the mother, and then she can also be able to replicate that in her own marriage. So that is how it works. If not, it's going to be a vacuum also, and that is the reason why you now see that circle of a thing, that the mother divorce and then the child also want to also divorce, but that can as well be
wow.
KUVUKI enter, vibe don't start. Everything stay fresh, no be old formats.